Hi everyone, I'm back on for questions for the collective. I'm going to be doing in between questions. I'm going to be doing a for those who need it message at the same time. And I am deciding to, for right now, just until I can kind of balance out the energy, I will do like 5 questions. I'll do it for those who need it, and then I'll try and pick 5 more, just so I can keep my energy for the time being, or not for the time being, but throughout the day. I would like to come on and do a few of these, or to start staying on longer so I can reach everybody. If you would like, you can always Cash App to make the head of the list, like jump ahead of the list. And that is in the comments, which is Spiritualist Raven. And also to make sure that you can get in on that. I'm sorry, I keep trying to really do it, but I'm getting really drained doing that. So I'm going to try and keep it that way and see kind of how it goes. Hi, Kendra. Okay. So I will just kind of shuffle away for right now, but I will take and do 5 right now for those who would like a question answered. Can I know what's good? What good is coming towards you? Okay. All right, so we got Kendra down now. Okay. What good is coming towards Kendra at this time, please, Spirit? For Kendra. What good is coming towards Kendra at this time, please, Spirit? What is coming towards Kendra at this time, please, Spirit? Last shuffle. What good is coming towards Kendra at this time, Spirit? The Star, a wish. There's hope coming your way. It's a banner. Hunting we will go. With the High Priestess, a message. I don't know if this is a message from a person or if this is a message from Spirit, but it's about your foundations, because you got the 4 of Wands. So there's something with foundations that's coming in. Okay, let me see. Can I go just get a little bit more on the Star and the High Priestess, please, Spirit, for Kendra? It's love. But there's anxiety over this. This might be somebody, this could be, okay, I don't want to, how do I put that? Because I'm not, well, and the Star does talk about hope. But what it feels like is like the love of your life, or there's an energy around that's loving. Yeah, there's the lovers. Crazy enough. This person has a pattern. They might have gone silent on you because you have the moose with the snakes. And it's like silence. So this person, you love this person, or you love this idea. But there's anxiety and stress around it. You've been worried a lot. Yeah, I can see that. But it's like there's some hope coming in, like a message. And I'm seeing that because, see, like a little birdie told me, there's a bird whispering in her ear. It's Spirit. Somehow, Spirit is going to bring a certain, bring somebody back. It's Spirit doing this. And if this is not somebody that you want from your past, it's like they're bringing in, this man. It's a masculine. An angel. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's coming. It's on its way. But it's to help with like your foundation and stability. Wow, and right when I said that, it's the tree. It's to plant roots and to get you grounded. And it's to plant roots, I heard, more than anything. Okay. Wow, and then you've got the Lovers again. That's pretty neat. So I hope that answered your question. Oh yeah, they do that a lot of times. I even have clients that talk about that where they have these dreams. I've even had them where you don't see the face. You just have the dream. You can feel the energy of it, but you don't see a face or anything. So that's a very normal thing in dreams. You're very welcome. Thank you. Okay, so then next I'll do SD. And then I'll have 3 more to do before I go into the, for those who need it. Okay, SD. What are V's feelings towards SD, please? For SD, what is V's feelings towards Spirit? For SD, what is V's feelings at this time? For SD, what is V's feelings at this time? And last shuffle. For SD, what is V's feelings at this time? Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Very strong emotion. At this time, like currently, their feelings, wow, with the world though, is if this is an internet thing, there's some form of truth that's coming about family and connections. But they're seeing everything in the world. So they're feeling, because that's what your question was, is what the feelings were towards you. It feels like the world. There's a lot of emotion. You've got the 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups. So there's strong emotion here. But if this is a long distance type thing, there's like a detour or something as far as moving. Like that's the truth of the matter. But it feels like a safe passage or something like that to move something forward. And this might be like getting a piece of clarity or information to help move something forward. That feels like. Okay. So I hope that answered your question. Okay. So I'm going to do 3 more questions. Nine of Swords. But okay, so I'm only doing 1 question at a time. I'm really, really sorry. I wish I could do more. But I can't. I get really drained. I couldn't really tell. I mean, I don't know. But I mean, you can always, Cash App to get more, or schedule a private reading with me, something like that, to do more of that. But I know it's just one more question, but I just can't drain myself right now, today, because I've been doing that all week. So thank you. But it did look like having to something about clearing up the distance. So that might be something that needs to be talked about, or something. With the Ace of Swords, that talks about, victory. It talks about clarity, a truth, something like that. Okay. So I thank you though for stopping in. Okay. I'm hearing whistle while I work. I can't whistle. But somebody's trying to work on something. Okay, so I'll get into I'll dive into for those who need to hear it, for those who are watching right now, until more questions come in. But I'll finish for those who need it first before jumping into more questions. Okay, so what do we need to see and know at this time? The Strength card. Ooh. Strength. No, it was this way. Okay. She's opening, it doesn't look like prying. Okay, somebody might have a toothache. Or their mouth might hurt. Okay. Oh, the devil. That's very interesting because I went to flip this card and I was like, no, that's not right. But if you look up here, that's the same image as right here. Somebody is fighting off this. Okay. Tell me more about that. What is this? The Two of Cups. And Judgment. Oh, wow. This kind of looks like The Rock to me. I don't know why. That might be relevant. Somebody might be buff. Or feeling mighty. Something like that. Anyway, there's why is the devil here, Spirit? Hold on. For those who need it. Okay. The World. Could be cycles and changing. Yeah, somebody might be trying to change. I don't want to say like it's low vibe stuff. That was interesting. It's a sudden, unexpected change. There's a pattern going on. So the devil is something with a pattern here. There's something that's going on that might have to do with somebody might be, I don't want to say it like that, but somebody might be watching social media a lot, or there's something going on social media and somebody's trying to rise above that. Okay, so then tell me about this Two of Cups. What's going on with this Two of Cups? See, somebody's taking a closer look. They're getting more information. And they're paying attention to like important details. They feel bad though. They like might regret on a certain, they might regret a message that was sent or some sort of something. But they're waiting for a green light. Okay, Belgian. Okay, I will get to your question and then Carlos's question, and then I have I can do one more question after that for a little bit. Okay, this Judgment. What is the Judgment? It's like a judgment call, strength. And it's a strong win. Somebody wins something big here. The strength. Man, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. They win. They balance something out. It feels like there's been like a mirroring energy or something going on in the energy. It's self-reflection, I heard. And they win in this process. But it's strong, heavy energy that's around that's making somebody like see something. It's the go-to person. They're implementing a strategy here. It just feels like there's some sort of like somebody might be extremely protective over somebody else, like their go-to person. And that might be what they're trying to rise above and get get a hold of or get a hold on me, something like that is what I'm hearing. Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah, they're whatever this energy is kind of unpredictable. Okay. So is it Belgian? I hope I'm saying that right. Okay. You see me in, I'll just say D, because I don't want to mess it up. Sagittarius exclusively dating after our upcoming meetup next week. Okay. I don't know if you're still here. If you're still here, well, then just let me know, and I'll do your read for you. You're here. Okay. Okay. So please, Spirit, for Bulgin. Will Bulgin and D exclusively date after their meeting? Bulgin and D exclusively date after. Okay, exclusively date, please, Spirit. All right. Will they exclusively date, please, Spirit? Ooh, 5 of Swords. It's sideways. Well, I don't take them that way, so yeah, because I don't read reversals or any other. You've got the 5 of Swords. That's sabotage. 4 of Wands and the Emperor. You could easily sabotage this. The Magician, yeah, that's my point. You could sabotage it by overthinking or thinking the worst could happen. It feels like, right, I'm hearing easy, breezy, beautiful. Yeah, so it's like be easy and breezy. What is the 5 of Swords? Because that feels like overthinking the situation and thinking like hope. Have clear vision on this, and it's your perspective on the matter and on the stuff. So the question was, will they date? Wow, I got one stuck. Yep, it'll be a breakthrough, and there's some enlightening and enlightenment here. You have the Emperor, and then you have taking the lead. What is this with the Emperor? Trust. Feels like there'll be like a lot of chemistry there. And it's like trusting in that because it feels like it would be a situation, circumstance where this person, yeah, see, it's going to create anxiety for you because I don't want to say it's like obsessive, but it's like worry because something here reawakens you and you're going to want to move fast. And it's kind of like, don't rush the thoughts because then you could manifest something that you don't want by overthinking it and sabotaging the situation. Okay. I hope that answered your question. Kind of felt a little over the place for me. And then you got the Strength card. So it feels like just, it'll be good. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now for Carlos, what will happen in the date with the girl in the dress that I met into? Okay. What will happen, please, Spirit, for Carlos and the girl in the white dress? What will happen between Carlos and the girl in the white dress? Oops. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, Aquarius and Angelica. You will be my last two for right now. And then I'll do what was I doing? Oh, then I'll do for those who need it. And if I still have energy after that, then I'll pick 5 more people. Or you can Cash App to jump ahead and guarantee a read for yourself. Okay. I'm sorry, I gotta go back to what, okay. Sorry about that, Carlos. Okay, so for Carlos, what will happen with the girl in the white dress? 2 more shuffles, please. And 2 for Carlos. What will happen in the white dress? Ooh. What is going on with this Emperor energy today? My goodness. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords. Temperance, the Emperor and the Moon. Okay, so the first thing I see right off the bat here is taking charge and balancing out your thoughts. This is being stuck in the headspace. It's almost like needing to get out of your thoughts, and needing to temper that. This might really be because of things that happened in the past. Yeah, towers that happened in the past. And it's needing to like heal from that, or to, it's overcoming all of that. Here with this Emperor energy, it's taking charge. It's really coming in line too with this feminine energy. So what's going to happen here is it feels like you're going to get trapped in your headspace. Yep, you've got like, see, somebody needs to come back to the heart space here. It's a heart's desire, but it feels almost like in divine timing, it's going to work. But there's like a tower. So like, even if you and this person kind of go through, just like somebody's going to be standoffish. And there's a need to, like, especially if you're stubborn. If you're stubborn, it's kind of like balancing that out and come in a more heart-centered, I want to say. Coming out, like, I don't want to say like more feminine, but it's like it's like celebrating the light. So there's going to be, it feels like it's going to be like lots of fun and stuff like that. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the clouds where it could be confusion and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but it feels like it can definitely grow into something. It's just, there's going to be moments and stuff where somebody's going to get stuck in their head. Okay, so I really hope that answered your question. Thank you so much for stopping in. Okay. Okay, so for Aquarius 7, hey, I'm an Aquarius female. Scorpio male, reach out, even though there's third party involved. Okay. Okay. Hold on one second. I gotta grab. Whenever I hear a certain song, it always draws me to the Hush Tarot. Okay. Okay, Spirit. So for Aquarius 7. I just seen the Four of Swords and I got sleep on it. Okay, so for Aquarius 7, will the Scorpio male reach out? Scorpius. The Scorpios reach out, Spirit, please, for Aquarius 7. Oh, I feel like somebody's, I don't know if they're literally doing it, but like nail biting. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands, strength. Somebody's trying not to. I can see that right now. And the Tower. But something might break. But they're trying. Yeah, oh, you are. Yeah, somebody's trying really hard not to. It's getting harder and harder for somebody to resist reaching out. It's definitely out of somebody's hands. It's a cycle. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it's a cycle. But then again, it also seems too like, okay, it feels like there's signs everywhere or seeing something everywhere and something just being everywhere all over the place, and it's driving somebody insane because it's like expecting communication. Yeah, I've got 2 beginning cards. So that's what it really feels like, is that somebody's really trying hard not to, and then they can't resist it anymore. So then they do. But it's like for like new cycles and stuff like that. That's what that feels like. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. Wow, and then you got Jupiter expanding, staying optimistic. Okay. Okay, and then for the last one, right? Oh, hi, JH. Oops. I'm gonna because I was only gonna do 5 for right now, and then I'm gonna do a for those who need it message, and then I'm gonna keep trying because I already went through the whole spiel. But I'm trying to conserve energy here, and keep doing like as many as I can. So I'm gonna do it for those who need it, and then I will be taking more in a minute. You're saying there are chances they might reach out. Well, there's always a chance. But what that energy was feeling like is somebody's trying really hard to resist a tower or resist communicating, but it's almost like something's gonna get the best of somebody. It feels like something's gonna happen and they're gonna break. That's what that feels like. Okay. So for Angelica, I think. Okay, should I make humor react? Okay. Appreciate your time. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you too. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, are you still here, Angelica? I'll wait a couple more minutes for Angelica. Let's see, should I was going to do Angelica's last, and then I was going to go into for those who need to hear it. I was just going to wait a couple more minutes, and then if Angelica didn't join, then I was going to do yours. Right, I know you're here waiting, but like I was saying that because I got to kind of switch it up a little bit, that I was going to do 5. And then I was going to go into a for those who need it and see if I still had energy left. Because I'm trying to do them longer and stretch them out to make sure I get everybody. So I don't want to offend anybody if I can't get to them. Okay. So Angelica, I'm calling you one more last time, and then I'm going to move on to Amir. Or Amara. Or Amar. I'm sorry, it's Amar. Okay. All right. So Amar, your question was, what was that? Like, me, I have a general. Okay, just a general. Okay. And I apologize if I don't get to you right now. 7 of Pentacles. One thing I see. For Amar. Okay, for Amar. For general, please. Can I get a general? So wish coming in. 9 of Cups. 6 of Wands. Wow, you win at something in Judgment. If you ended something, you're getting a reward for that. Feels like if you stood in your power on something, you win. The 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Judgment here. Wow. You had a breakthrough in something that you challenged. So there's new hope coming in for you where you, it's an opportunity. Wow, I just read this sign up there. It says Best Friend of the Year Award. Oh my God, I don't know if you can see it. No, that's not going to show it up there. It says Best Friend of the Year Award. Like, especially if you've been like recognizing and your judgment was to help people and stuff like that, you win. You're winning something. Just out of nowhere. It feels like you detached away from power struggles. If you were dealing with like power struggles and so that you had the dermatologist, what? The hold on, I'm getting my bearings back. You had the determination to detach from patterns that were not good, that did not fulfill you. Especially if this was going on, something was going on in like the winter months, you overcame that. And so the judgment for that is like you get a reward. You get something that you've been wishing and hoping for. It feels like abundance. Wow. And then communication. What? This might come from, you might get communication from someone that is completely unexpected. That shifts this whole thing. So, right. Okay. So, feels like a side message. Right. Temperance. You might get some form of communication or something that feels like it's going to set all this in motion for you. This could be somebody that it ended with before. There was a blocking here, but it depends upon, like, it doesn't depend, but it's like the sun with the temperance here, temperance card. If it depends, why do I keep saying depend? It might make you frustrated, but it's kind of like balancing out your response or keeping like the peace in the situation, the star, because you've healed or you're healing. It brings in this winning type of energy. It feels good. It feels really, really good. So, it feels like you win the situation. You dominate the situation is what that feels like. Okay, so I hope that answered your question, Amir. And then, oh, Angelica, you're bad. It was your phone. Okay. All right, I'll do yours quick, and then I'll move into the for those who need it. Because I did call it out just a few times. So, okay, so for Angelica. And your question was, what was it? Okay. Should I make humor react videos, then teach about it? Should I? You're welcome, Amar. JH, I'm going to take a break on the questions for a minute because I was only doing 5. And then for those who need it, and then if I still had energy, I was going to go back to doing questions. And I probably will just after for those who need it. It's kind of like how I've been doing it. It's just I get distracted when I'm doing for those who need it. And then the chat fills up with questions. So I'm going to try and I'll pick 5 more. Okay. So for Angelica. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll answer one of those for you, Angelica. Unless it's, I can't tell if it. Okay, hold on. I got to finish reading the first one. Okay. Should I make humor react videos, then teach about it? Should I do the animation reaction for the humor videos and show myself to teach, or both show my face to react to funny videos and teach them? Oh, wow. That's a good question. I love the funny videos, especially if I'm going through something. I love laughing because that raises the vibration. Wow. And there's a person that I do watch, me and my best friend watch him. He plays games and I love the reactions. It tickles me. So, okay. Just on my personal opinion, yeah, that'd be hilarious, but okay, I'll ask it. So also should I not hold back my humor? I can do all humorous offense, relatable, etc., etc. Should I not hold back? Oh, we should definitely never hold back. We should always be true to ourselves. We'll treat it true to who we are. But I'll ask the tarot for you. For Angelica, should she do the humor? Sorry, that was making me laugh. It feels silly. This energy feels silly. Okay, should she do humor react videos? Human react videos, please. Human react videos, please, Spirit. Should Angela do? Okay. You got the Four of Pentacles, Hanged Man. You might want to look at something from a different thing, because I'm looking like they're creeping and they don't have a mouth. They're wearing a mask. Was that something that you were going to do? Was like wear like something covering the face or something like that? It feels like tripping somebody up. They're tangled up in this stuff and they're like tripping somebody up. Oh, I see. Yeah, because there's, okay. I mean, with all in good fun, I don't see, as long as it doesn't harm anybody. I mean, if it's going to be harmful to someone, then, I mean, obviously, of course, no. Because, see, when I'm looking at here, wow, yeah, with the Five of Swords. I don't know if I'm reading this wrong. Because you got the Four of Pentacles, like, hold on. Because it's kind of like if you trap somebody in something, even though it could be funny, it's knowing that it can sabotage a beginning for you. Because it's kind of putting what you put out is what you're going to get back. Page of Swords here. You might actually make somebody mad here. And yeah, like piss them off. So just be aware of that. It's like bringing something ahead, like bringing two things ahead. So that's what that kind of feels like. I mean, I don't know what it is, that type of thing that you're doing. Because see, even here, it's like trying to trap like tangle somebody up in something. And it could be for all good and fun. Right. I see what you're saying. Right. It's kind of like what I'm looking and seeing is it's like there's a gentle way to approach this, and then there's a way to really kind of tangle somebody up in it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like trapping somebody, putting weeds, wrapping around them, because it does feel like if it's all good and fun and balanced, yeah, that's my point. As long as it's balanced, good fun, but it does come with a warning, right? I heard a warning label. Because that literally says right here, warning. See, my cards are so hard to read on this. I might have to fix up the stuff on the computer. Okay, so embrace. Wow. And then see, because it might hurt some people's feelings. The warning, okay, so it's the lighthouse. And the lighthouse does talk about warnings. The words on it is like a guided system. It's a detour. It's a safe passage. It's obstacles, navigation. It's basically saying as long as you're doing something in like a balanced, all good and fun type of a manner. I don't know if it's like gonna hurt. So because it seems like it can go both ways, where it's like all fun, but then it can kind of like offend or hurt someone too. It's like being aware, to like, because I get what you're saying. Like you're trying to make people like learn lessons out of laughter. And that's good. But this right here, this energy right here looks like to kind of sabotage somebody. Like to purposely get them stuck in something. This kind of looks like what is that? Oh, okay, I see what they're showing me. Okay, so I don't know if you ever seen that movie, but the movie Big Daddy, where he'd put the sticks when the with the rollerbladers, and he'd have the little boy do that to get the little boy to laugh, and he thought it was funny, type of thing. It's kind of like that, is what I'm getting right here. And it's funny and stuff like that to people watching, but it's not so funny to the person that it happens to. If I'm making any sense. So it's kind of like a warning or a guided thing to where it's like it's fun as long as, like it's where nobody gets hurt, because it does look like there's going to be some, the ones that the jokes are being played on or something like that. They it'll probably make a few of them upset. But I'll make it say that it's relatable and it's normal. Right. What okay, I don't know if that analogy would help, because that's all I keep seeing is the factor of that one part in that movie where they were, which it is. I mean, I guess it is, but it's wanting to make sure that it's kind of like, it's don't make anybody trip up on themselves in a sense. But I mean, do what you, okay, right? Because I'm not trying to. It's not my job to tell anybody what to do. So I'm not trying to make it sound like that. It's the simple fact of I just keep seeing that image where somebody's putting a stick with the ace cups. So doing it out of love, right? And I see what you're saying, where you're trying to make it relatable and stuff like that. But just make sure that you do it within the reaction of love and sending out love. I'll only do like relatable humor example reactions, diarrhea pranks, then do funny sound effects. Then I teach how to prevent it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, that makes sense, because I mean that can happen. That would be funny, but it's not funny. See, it'd be really embarrassing for the person. But it's good humor. I get it. I really, really do get it. That's funny. Like teach cause of it, then they'll learn. Right. Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah. That sounds funny. I was just more so, I don't know why my brain went there. It aims at kids because I have a short attention span. They only watch funny videos. That is very, very true. That is very true. And they'll find it, hilarious. I mean, I'm giggling and I'm laughing, and I'm an adult. Well, I think. No, I am. I'm just kidding. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like that's good. I think that what it was kind of saying when with spirit and stuff like that is because I don't know if it would go to that. It's kind of like keeping the balance there. Like start out like that and then see how it goes, and then it can continue to grow. Good. Will it be okay if I do a video before I start the page? Oh yeah, I would definitely do that. To where that way people know what the intention is and stuff like that. Oh yeah, definitely. I've seen that on YouTube a lot. So because I know, like I said, me and my best friend do that, where we'll watch a lot of YouTube videos, and we watch, they're hilarious. And some of them will do that. Well, they'll do a lot of explaining their intentions and stuff like that. So that, yeah. I mean, it seems the energy feels like it's genuine and it's coming from a funny place. But it's almost like, yeah, just as long as nobody gets hurt. It's kind of what the energy that I was feeling was saying. Okay. So I really hope that answered your question. It feels silly. Okay. No, the only thing that I was saying with the warning is, okay, in life in general, you get what you put out. So that's what I was saying. That's why I was given that example, because I could see it play in my head. Was in that movie Big Daddy, where Adam Sandler gave the little boy the stick to put in front of the rollerblader, and he tripped over the stick and rolled down the hill, and they thought it was hilarious and they thought it was funny. Um, but the person who did it, and they did it with like all sorts of people, and they fell into the lake. I mean, it was humorous, yes, but it was more or less like a warning, like not wanting anybody to get hurt in the process. Okay, but it's the only way to get kids' attention because they'll never watch the full video. Right. But see, okay, think about it this way. Here's another way I can break it down. Okay, because you're going to have kids watching it. So okay, like even with me and like with a lot of people that have platforms and stuff like that, there's a responsibility that comes with that. And I'm not schooling anybody or anything else like that. I'm just trying to break it down a little bit. Because these are kids, these are, younger people, and they'll think it's hilarious. And even though our intentions are good and stuff like that, they're gonna try and do it themselves too. So making sure that the content that's put out is good and all in good fun, but nobody's getting hurt to the point where it comes with like a disclaimer. And creating it around like kids, yes, like you said, like making it kind of, I don't know, like it's like that. Because what I'm saying is that if it's this video too, they might laugh at someone else. Right. That's what I'm saying. And then they might do the same thing, like where it keeps going back to but isn't it is good. Okay, so this is okay. The simplest way to put it is that yes, laughter is a great thing when one can laugh at oneself. But it is a completely, entirely different thing if somebody misreads it and then they start to create something where they start to laugh at other people. Then it's kind of like a bullying thing. And so it's kind of like, which that can be with anybody. I mean, anybody's going to do whatever they want to do. Somebody can have really good intentions. Like I can have really good intentions on doing this and giving messages. And then there can be, which is, I don't know if there are other readers out there that do it or not, but then they can do it and do it in a whole different way. They have a lot of that going on. But what I'm saying is that creating a space where it's all in good fun, like you said, with like the teaching about the diarrhea or whatever, that's good and fun. But if another kid in school, so to speak, ends up doing that, and they have an accident, and then other kids laugh and joke about it and, kind of tease, how would we also teach people to learn to laugh at themselves? Right. However, if it's at okay. If it's a situation where we're teaching kids, like I said, with that same example, I was getting off the warning thing because that's what you asked, was the warning. Okay, the picture that I was seeing while I was doing that, and that's me intuitively getting it from my guides. They'll show me like a vision or I'll hear things. And through that vision, it was like kind of going to the next level to like create the channel and stuff. And so that was the vision I got and I seen, where it was that Adam Sandler giving the little boy the stick to get the little boy to laugh and trip up the rollerbladers, and even, like the ones that were going down the hill and tripping and falling into the river. And the little boy laughed at it, thought it was hilarious and funny, but it also, that's laughing at other people falling. It's kind of like that. I won't restricting it too much, like make them think everything is offensive and not You know, I would just take that. I would listen to your intuition on that, because nowadays I have no idea. I really, really honestly don't, because almost everywhere I look, something's offending somebody. You know, so I would look at it like that. But I'm saying, as far as like deliberately putting out videos of someone tripping somebody up and them getting hurt, like with, okay, pure example, when I was younger, I used to laugh at, and it was a nervous tick that I had. I guess I don't know where it came from, but I would laugh at if somebody, because I didn't know how to react to it, and I would laugh if somebody like fell, and it was a normal thing to me, and I didn't mean it in a bad way. It was just kind of like it eased the situation for me. But that was my interpretation of it. How do people laugh then? Won't they mostly laugh because of their mistake, or referencing others' past mistakes and joking about it, like buddy stuff? I mean, yeah, if it's in a content like that, I don't know if you're getting kind of what I'm saying. It's almost, I mean, because I see the videos when it comes up where it's like the kids doing pranks on each other. You know, like the one where I watched a lot of them. My nails are itchy. Where they put the saran wrap up along the wall, or you know, and then a person comes and walks into it, and it's funny. This like harmless laughter. You know, the warning is the simple fact, like if somebody's going to get hurt, because the cards kept showing somebody getting tripped up in something. Where there are ones where they do the joke where it's like a staged joke, where they're staging something for somebody to kind of fall off of something so they can laugh at it. So it's kind of like, you know, there's a way you can go about doing it. I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly. I'm just saying, I mean, use your intuition, and as long as your intentions are pure and good, and it's coming from a good sense of, you know, intentions, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Because we could go all day long back and forth on it. And I get what you're saying too, but I'm more so just saying, like, you can see that where people, they want to get more views and stuff like that, so they'll take it to another extreme, or especially if it's focusing around kids, they'll want to, you know, take it to another extreme or another level where it could exceed like that, or somebody else will kind of get the idea to do that too. So it just seems like just doing something, and as long as it's all in good fun and nobody gets hurt. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't know what is going on with these cards. They're the vice versa ones. So I'll put these ones down. And I'll go into the for those who need it. Those who need it. And then right after this one, I will open up for more questions for anybody who has questions. And I'll pick, I'll do 5 more. For those who need it, please, Spirit. 9 of Swords. Somebody is stressing about something. Justice. And the 10 of Cups. This could be a family situation. Somebody's overthinking. Wow. There's an Emperor here that's going back to the childhood, and they're recognizing certain things. But they have anxiety over this. Somebody might be having anxiety over a family situation and it having balance. This, though, right here is looking like a father-son situation. With the 6 of Wands, it's like realizing or seeing something. What is this with the Justice and the 10 of Cups? It's unconditional. It's okay. So somebody is stressing or having anxiety or something over, this feels like a family situation. It really does. And it's looking like it as well. Why is the 9 of Swords here, though? Why is somebody stressing over it? It's a new beginning. Somebody is, there's confusion, but there might be like hesitation. There's problems around this. That's why there's the Nine of Swords. Is somebody's caught up in their head about a housing situation, a living situation, and then you've got the rabbits here. It's a new beginning, but somebody's stressed out over this home comfort family situation, whatever it is. Somebody's really overthinking it, and there's like misunderstandings that's going on here. Okay, but this is like, it's unconditional. Okay, so there's like travel. Somebody's weighing their options out on this situation. Wheel of Fortune. Mountain. Somebody's been in solitude for a while on this. This masculine energy has. It's cold as ice. The sacrifice, my love. So somebody feels like they've been cold to a situation, and now they're ready to thaw. What? What's going on with the, wow, and then I stopped shuffling this, the Emperor. What's going on with this Emperor? 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Okay, they're starting to get, they're looking at something from another viewpoint. The Devil. What? It's something. It's, okay, so there might be a masculine around. There's something going on with this masculine subconscious. It feels like their tendencies. They can, I don't want to say that. I heard hothead. I don't think that this person's a hothead. Oh, well. They can feel when things are not right. And then they come out and just slice it away. Because I'm getting that. They just cut it. Yeah, and they go directly into silent treatment. So there's someone looking at this. And, okay, so why is the 6 of Wands here? Sacrifice, my love. There's a third party, or third person. Third person does not have to, okay, what's the third person? Judgment. Oh, wow. They communicate this with the third person. They help them to see something. And the Gentle. This could be somebody's dreams. They're seeing something in their dreams. I've been saying that a lot lately. Somebody's getting downloads or something significant is going on in the dream state. Whether this is, wow, I heard this is happening in spirit, like through dreams, but it's also happening in the 3D. But there's communication that's helping this Emperor see the opportunity, seize the day. This Emperor here, this masculine energy is 50-50 about it because they want balance with their child. I heard they could almost taste the balance they want. But, however, it's not conditioning. It's not conditioning. I keep saying that because I can kind of hear that. They've conformed. Just basically this Emperor. I don't want to say that because it kind of, okay. Basically this Emperor energy here, this masculine, which Emperors, and I stopped again, it's the Moon here. It's the subconscious. They can feel when things are about to like rip up or whatever. Rapids, all of that. They can feel that and they chop it away. Okay, so what is this? And now it's time to be heart-centered. It's overcoming the difficulties here. They're trying to expand or overcome something. But they're Wow, I just heard something really loud pop. That was weird. This masculine is overcoming difficulties. Okay, so what happened? The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in this masculine's favor. What? Queen of Swords and the Chariot. But they're gonna, it feels like they're gonna listen and they're gonna make moves, but I keep hearing this like, this isn't one, okay, I'm not giving it like a warning like that, but it is kind of, it's a dominant energy where it's kind of like, this isn't a person that you can't get over on this person. They're trying to be heart-centered and come over difficulties. And so they're willing to listen and they're trying to and move forward. But see, they still go back and forth on this decision because they have their reasons, I heard. They will personally take themselves to calmer waters. It feels like not even wanting to fuss and fight. But there was a block. What's going on with this block here? Two of Pentacles. To get balance, they weren't, it's like this one likes peace. They like balance. And if they can't see, wow. Four of Swords. They can feel, and then they block. That's my point, and move away. They just do. I don't want to call it, it's a defense mechanism. I don't feel that that's what it is. This person genuinely is like single, they're abundant, they're all of this. They mean well, they have a good heart, but it's kind of like they feel certain things. And if something feels off or something, they protect themselves. They protect their peace is what I want to say. I don't know why that's relevant. It feels like there's an opportunity for something. Yeah, there's definitely an opportunity. And somebody's like thinking it. Okay, that's weird. This masculine is thinking it over. They might be getting a headache from it, but they can hear spirit yelling in their ear to go. Like spirit's going to take them on this. Feels like on this journey, spirit's going to be there and with them. And I don't know what this is. It doesn't feel like that though. Like a part of it feels like, I don't want to say a roller coaster. It feels like emotions and somebody's kind of stressing about it. How much do you charge for private readings? I do $1 a minute. But it's like a flat rate because I can't ever really get the message out. So I do like a flat rate of 30 minutes. So that would be like $30 for a 30-minute read. Okay. And then all of that, you can email me, which is in the description box, but it's carrieaqua1111@gmail.com. And then we can exchange information. And then I do, I can do FaceTime, or I can even send you the videos here. That's how I do my private readings. Okay. Okay, anything else we need to learn and know? Ugh. Wow, I keep hearing that song, That Cold as Ice. And I heard wrongfully, what? Wrongfully accused. Maybe somebody's been accused of being cold and they're not. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Wrongfully accused. All right. What else do we need to know, please, spirits? Okay. I shouldn't go with them here mocking ones because they go trending like isn't all humor mocking. True. I mean, I don't know. I would, like I said, I would just listen to your intuition. Just really listen to that. And, I mean, I don't think people are wrong. They can do, as long as your intentions are pure and genuine, you'll be okay. Right. Right. See, and I think that what I'm saying, okay, I know, Spirit, I'm bringing it back. Because I keep getting that I need to do the, for those who need it too. Um, but what I'm saying is that it's okay and it's fine, like, don't let me, keep you from doing anything you want to do. I mean, you never give your power away to a tarot reader. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that as long as it's kept clean and no one's like, you're trapping that, what it looked like. And like I said, my example, the vision that Spirit was giving me was somebody putting a stick in front of a rollerblader, and the rollerblader person tripping and falling and could have gotten hurt. It was just a vision or eclipse. And I'm saying that you should definitely do it, but, or, just do it if it feels right to you. But at the same time, know what it is that you put out. Like if you do something in a non-genuine way, then that's energy you're putting out. Right. I mean, good humor is good humor. What I'm talking about is like, it was the vision of somebody. It's kind of like if you get people, or like even yourself, you're playing two different characters, right? I mean, I don't know if I'm not getting it or making sense of what it is I'm trying to say. Okay, so what I'm saying is that if it's you and you are showing yourself and you're doing that and you're putting a joke on yourself, and it's the whole diarrhea thing. We'll continue down that one. And it's you're doing it to yourself. Okay, and then you switch characters, and then it's the other person that's laughing at you and stuff like that, and then you're explaining as to why. That's what I'm saying. What I am saying, where it felt like the warning was if it was people that were not a part of it, because they do that too, where they have these videos where they're unknowing getting tricks played on them, and then the whole stick thing. That's all I'm saying. As long as everybody's like working together and you've got other people joining in and they know the whole role and the parts, and it's all good and fun, then I mean it'll be fine. But I mean, I'm not saying not to. I mean, I get the whole hesitant, but it feels like if it's genuine, then that's okay. 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 Oh, I keep hearing this isn't the deck. Okay, so what other messages do you have, please, Spirit, for those who need it? Somebody is weighing out options. I see that they're juggling some pentacles. Okay, further messages, please, Spirit, at this time. Anything else for those who need it, please, Spirit? Temperance, tempering a situation. And then you've got death. Okay. Oh, it is supposed to go like that. Okay. We have temperance and we have death. That's death and rebirth with the temperance. And then we have the King of Wands, Two of Wands, Ace of Wands. This is okay, so there's a King of Wands. This could be fire energy. He's making a decision and he's going after it. They're gonna take charge of a situation, and they are going to get after the situation. It feels like transition it. That's my point. Let's talk about transition. And they're going to take charge of a situation because they have something that they can offer. But it's to temper a situation. What is this, Spirit? Change to temperance. It's a cup. It's an offering. Somebody's going to offer. An offer of love. What is this? And it came back out again too. It's to somebody wants to change a situation. That's the death card twice. Transition. Okay. And they're choosing to do so. And the Hierophant. So this is 2 people are going to somebody asking. That's immediately what I got from this. And then see what I'm noticing here. This could be something as simple as, that's funny because I'm looking at this as like a little kid coming up and trying to bring in something. This is almost like I'm getting the energy of like a kid asking for something and they're like, no. And then they're like, okay, I'm going to switch it and I'm going to come up with this idea. And then they go back and ask. And they're getting like maybe, you know, because this is like maybe there's more information. It's seeing both sides. It's changing something and investing in money. And then it moves forward. See, it's getting a different look on something. It's kind of like going and looking at something and being like, okay, well, I'm going to do it this way. And then they come and they bring it to their parents. It's an idea. And they bring it to like someone who's older. It doesn't have to be like their parent. It's just like an older person or something like that. They come up with this idea. And it's kind of like, okay. And it's adding like, this is, okay. This could be as far and simple as somebody wants to bake a cake or make something. And they're like, okay, well, sprinkle a little of this into it or sprinkle a little bit of that in it. So then they go and they do it and then they bring it to this here and then they taste it and they're like, oh, okay, well, go and see about this because you can see it's showing going this way. So they go off to do that. And then it's like, it's working together to make something. Yeah. See, it's guided. It doesn't have to, this doesn't have to be huge or big, but there's restrictions. What in the world did this go to? This might be somebody literally going and looking over a contract, right? And they like a contract too, and they're looking at it, and it could be a soul contract, and they're looking at like, no. I can see that too in my vision. Like somebody's looking over the details, and they're going and they're talking to spirit, like, nah, I don't know if this is what I signed up for. Like, no, can you change this thing? Can you do this thing? Because I'm looking at it where it comes to like, you've got the cross, you got the ball and chain, you got the rings, and then you got the hermit. And then right there, you got this one. Like somebody wants to win in this situation and somebody else is trying to fix the kinks of the matter. So there's a king of wands that's trying to fix it. It doesn't have to be that dramatic either. It's, it just feels like somebody wants to, it's uncommon. Somebody wants to stay in something that is uncommon. They don't want any chains. So they're trying to deliberate and come to a equal understanding or something like that. It feels like being agreed upon, but it's going to like different people. See, how about if I offer this or throw this in it? And it's like they might reject it, but then they might not. The star. It's something that somebody's like thinking about. They're contemplating. That's what that feels like. And it's because somebody's trying to temper a situation. I don't know. It seems silly, but it's probably not. It just, I don't know what that is. It's karma. It's judgment. That's what karma is. It's like a judgment. So somebody's looking at something with trying to have good judgment. Okay. Sorry, Angelica, I didn't read that. What if I do animation instead of cartoon drawings about different characters, and then I'll show my face to teach them that it's normal? Well, yeah, that makes perfect sense. That would be a good idea. I don't even know if that's what you were trying to say at first. And the visions I got were way different. I mean, that would really work. It's kind of, you know, relatable, and not to bully them about it, then teach the science of it. Right. Yeah, I don't see that as an issue. I think that would be a good idea. My intention wasn't to stop you or throw you off from what it was you were doing. I mean, always go and definitely follow after something that you want to do completely. I think all it was just the factor of, like I already went over and I already said. So, you know, I mean, I think that's a great idea, actually. Okay. Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, Page of Cups, Five of Swords, Justice. Wow, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of what we're actually talking about when that just came out. I'll do this instead. The characters are different humors of humans, then I'll act as a conscious. Right, that's insane that you just wrote that. Because what I just got here is these all just like fell out. See, now the Seven of Cups talks about like illusions, options, stuff like that. And then you've got the Magician here, which is like creating. You've got like a victory with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups, like getting that wish here. But it's like because these are like small, like children, this is like a children type of energy, which is a Page of Cups. And then you've got the Five of Swords here. It's like creating something, but not sabotaging. And then you have the Justice, which talks about, you know, karma thing or karma energy as well. And it was interesting because these cards just like plopped right onto the table, right when you were writing that. So that makes sense. Right. Yeah, I would definitely go with that. Because I think it is important for people to learn that too. I really, really do, especially from I was going to say a human aspect, a humorous aspect. I definitely think so. Okay. You're very welcome. Thank you. And I know, I'm sorry it went like all loopy and weird. It's just sometimes it's different on how I intuitively do it because I'll see like visions of it. And with those visions, I can feel things and then I can hear it as well. So it can kind of, I was going to say something else, but I heard subtract. But it's like a squirrel and it'll make me kind of do the roundabout way of explaining something. So, but yeah, thank you. And I really hope it all works out for you. That'd be awesome and great for the kids. So, but I'm going to actually end this for right now. Take like a little bit of a break to regain a little bit of energy. And then I'm going to come back on probably about 12:30 in about an hour. And then I'm going to probably do questions, except for some of those for those who need it, but I'm going to still take questions throughout that. So I really thank everybody who stopped in and for everything that everyone has shown up for today. So I thank all of you so very, very much. And until about like 12:30 my time, I would say, and I'm on the East Coast, kind of, sort of, but it's Eastern time. So I will be back on then. So thank you all.